catch you. Don't let me catch you slipping by. Why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely nights? Oh, why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely
this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away.
you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground. 'Cause I had lost what you just found. The noise all around, I'm drowning it out. Like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me
Suck the life right out of my veins when you spoke my name. Got the kind of thing going that tips the scales. Yeah, you keep me sane. I'll be the clouds beyond your skies. I'll flutter by like butterflies. I'll be the blue inside your eyes. Your crazy loving keeps me paralyzed. You
Hello. Alright. Now they can hear you. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. We haven't done this in a couple weeks, but I thought we'd pop on tonight and just flat out of nowhere because why not? I'm pretty excited to finally have another one of these going again. Sorry for how long we stayed with the music and stuff. I usually don't do it that long, but Michael's supposed to be joining us here momentarily, so that was part of why I had it on for so long, was to do that. So he'll be with us momentarily, and from there we'll be able to, I don't know, get into everything. But we can get into stuff now as it sits. But let's go to that. So I'm joined tonight currently with El Hayden, a.k.a. Practice Truth, S2000, all that stuff. Probably still my favorite car that I've gotten a chance to putt around in so far. And I also, Kendall Stone will be with us momentarily, who is, I don't know what he's doing. He said he had to go to the bathroom. So once he pops in here, I'll, of course, introduce him formally. But I don't know what we're gonna talk about tonight. I didn't really plan anything. I was just sitting here on Hayden, or not. Wow, that sounded terrible. Okay, I was sitting here on Discord with Hayden, and we don't swing that way.
I think Jordan might.
Wow. Okay. But anyway, I was on Discord talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to just live stream?" And he was like, "Sure, okay." So here we are. I had not even really planned this out. I think I hear Michael now. Michael, is that you?
No.
Goodness, you sound so far away.
Can't help it.
Goodness. But so yeah, now I can formally introduce our third member of the stream tonight, El Kindlestone.
Threesome now.
Oh. Oh. So we now have Kindlestone with us as well, who needs to upload a video. It's been a month and a half.
I guess.
Someone needs to make a video introducing a certain little red hatchback to his channel. All right. It just went dead silent. I was like, all right. So yeah, I'm joined with Kindlestone and Hayden, aka Practice_Truth. So like I said, we really didn't plan too much of the stream. We just popped in. We're like, all right, let's just do some live streams, and here we are. So.
Do I still sound weird?
No, your volume's good now. It just doesn't sound like you're on a high quality mic. It sounds like you're using headphones.
Interesting. That's weird.
It's probably what you're doing.
I'm using. I don't know exactly. I might have to use both of them.
Are you using your Galaxy headphone things, your wireless things?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's going on right now. We've got the boys on stream. So I talked about on, I think, Wednesday's video how I was going to have something planned for the truck that for this weekend. And not only did it take 2 days to do, but it never finished. It was a complete bust. So pretty much, all of you guys may remember, I got a set of rock lights effectively for my birthday back in August that were a universal kit. And we went to install them yesterday. They sent the wrong bolts with them, so we couldn't even get it in to begin with. So we tried a set. We got new screws today, self-tapping screws, and it still didn't work because the kit was obviously meant for a short wheelbase SUV out of the Wrangler. So the company that makes it, I don't even remember it because I accidentally dropped the controller box and it cracked, so we taped it back up, and so the logo's covered. So I don't even remember what the brand was. So they advertised a universal kit that it was really a Wrangler kit or a short wheelbase kit or something small. It would have worked fantastically for your car, Hayden. You wanted some rock lights.
No, I'm good.
I can just imagine the rock lights in the S2000. They look so strange. But We're gonna repurpose them for the Mustang. My dad wanted some sort of grill lighting, so this is how he's gonna get it now.
So how does this sound? Does it sound good?
Yeah, sounds fine.
Interesting. I'm not far away or nothing?
No, you're like it sounds like you're talking directly into a microphone.
Okay, cool.
But so yeah, that was a bust, to say the least. We burned up the entire weekend. I missed caffeine and octane this morning because of it, so um, shafted big time this time around. So that's I think 2 failed installs over just this week. We had the Gabber bolt go bad and the now the lights. So I have 4 holes in my fender wells now, and
Oh no.
yeah, that's
Be right.
yeah. So I don't think it's gonna cause any problems. It's just small holes. But yeah, so that sucks. But regroup and try again later with an actual underglow kit, not rock lights, because I hate the idea of rock lights in the street truck anyway. I just wanted those that were lights and they were free. So yeah, that's kind of that. But so I don't know what's gonna go from there. As far as that goes, I do plan on getting the headliner done finally, which is gonna be great. I just have to get the money together and buy the kit, which is a pain because
For what?
the headliner.
Oh,
You know how it's been sagging ever since the third brake light failed,
Yeah.
and it's sort of leaking like a mug. See, I gotta get the parts. I gotta get the fabric and the spray and all that stuff to do that. That's gonna be a pain because we're gonna have to tear the interior apart to do it, which is gonna be just so fun.
good luck.
Y'all want to come help with that?
Nope. That's
No,
all
I don't
you.
want cars anymore. That's no fun.
Huh?
So no sir.
It's not the fun stuff about working on cars.
No, fuck that shit.
See, I don't know. I've had a few things in mind. Like I don't know if I want to replace just the gray and just go back with another gray piece, or if I want to do black. I found a carbon fiber one that I showed Hayden not too long ago. So I don't know. I haven't decided what fabric I want to go with yet. I've been getting questions with the headliner, so that's kind of the holdup is money and the material. Once I can decide on what material I want to use, I can get the money together and we'll be good to go. Because unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to be dropping almost $100 out of the way.
That's garbage.
Ugh. I wish you could just like clean the fabric it has on it right now and just re-glue it or something like that. But
Nope.
no, it has to be covered in molds, so that doesn't work that way. But
I got my mom's TA flag put on
TA flag,
her back window. Let me see. I can probably send a picture.
a flag.
Yeah, you'll see it. Hang on. It's on the back window part. It looks really good.
I didn't know that they had a flag.
I made it. It's
Oh, okay. So it's like an American flag with like the TA in it.
yeah.
Gosh, okay.
Here.
I thought the
Look at
TA
the
had
Discord
no official-
chat.
I'm
No.
looking at it now.
I didn't make it. I pretty much stole the idea from Lux.
Uh-huh.
But
Even
I
ideas.
tag online side and put that jump looks so good. Good.
Can just stealing ideas.
Yeah.
How's Eric liking his Venom on the hood? Oh
Not
gosh.
lol.
Michael has gone into extreme lag mode.
Sorry, I got that Dollar General Wi-Fi.
Okay, now I see it. Your picture finally popped up. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, but Eric's not liking his Venom on his hood.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't have the car anymore.
What?
He got rid of the car because of it.
You got rid of the car?
Yep.
I thought I told you already. I told you at lunch today.
I didn't hear it. If you did,
You didn't
He
say
got a
it.
392.
did he?
Yeah.
I thought he said that he wasn't doing that for a while.
No, dude, he got that junk last night.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
Did he get your 392?
No. Not a chance in the world, dude.
You wouldn't give it to him?
No.
He'd
I'm not
ruin it.
selling that thing. I'm keeping that junk. Well, I say that, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get rid of it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
Is he going to do another Venom themed car, or is this going to be something
No,
different?
it's going to be stock, pretty much.
Oh, so he's not going to do anything to it.
No.
We'll see how long that lasts.
How come he didn't
He's
choose like the
not.
5
I remember somebody else has said that about their 392.
Uh-huh.
I guess.
And then a few months, and then about a year later, here's how to install a Flexwheel kit without a tune.
That junk's awesome, though.
You
Tell
never
you
did.
that.
You
But
never,
hey, I have to tune the Mazda to run flex fuel, or it won't be flex fuel, it'll just be ethanol.
ooh.
And good luck if you don't have ethanol. You said to swap the tune out.
You need to do a part. You still never did your part 2 to the Flexwheel kit,
Nope.
where you sprayed yourself with gas.
Yeah, that junk was pretty good.
'Cause I was watching it. Me and Hayden were watching it the other, like about maybe 2 weeks ago, and we were like sitting there talking. And all of a sudden, we heard you talk about like this, and it shot fuel over the place, and you freaked out.
Yeah, dude, I just turned the car off. The headers were still hot.
Oh gosh.
That shit was funny
Yeah.
as fuck.
We were just sitting there. All of a sudden, you see, and you're like to get around the car
Yeah,
and
dude, that
fix it.
that fuel line was off for almost 20 minutes. There's no reason why it should have shot fuel out of it.
Someone came out there
Oh,
and tried to start the car.
No, it came out of the engine side.
Oh gosh, like where it would be going back to the fuel tank, like, or does the car have a was that return style, right? Return style does that.
No, it shouldn't be. I don't think
Do-
it is.
Do most cars have a return style where it like sends gas back to the tank?
I think turbo direct injections, all of them are return.
Okay, but cars like ours, for example, all 3 of us.
May or may not be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So did you see Issues of 6 announced his new giveaway today? It's the Turbo Miata.
Lame.
I'm just glad it wasn't the Camaro.
Dude, he makes well over quadruple what he puts into that trash when he does
Oh,
that.
dude, no doubt. I bet you that Miata probably at
It's
most.
just like how 8080 is, dude.
Yeah, they
They're
probably
making
make.
stupid money.
That's how they keep giving away GTRs. It's like they just.
I know.
It's because they make so much off those giveaways.
Well, pretty soon they won't have enough people that'll want to keep buying their stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe not. I don't know if people keep buying it anyway.
I almost entered a couple of them. I think I entered one giveaway. It was Tune in Tokyo did it for a Mark IV Supra. What is happening? Gosh, my ears. I entered Tune in Tokyo's giveaway for the Mark IV Supra. They did. It was one of their first giveaways. What in the world? They did a Skyline, but you guys know how I feel about Skylines. Well, yeah, I don't really hate them. I made it sound like I really despise Skylines. But I entered the one for the Supra. I entered. That's the only giveaway I entered besides the last issue to 6-1 for the Corvette. I entered that one. Oh, so remember that night I launched that box when I was doing the blower motor swap?
Yeah.
You want to see what I just took the tape off my clip because I'm gonna see if I can get my dad to like jimmy weld it back together or something like that. Do you want to see the damage?
Sure.
I'll put it up on screen. I just dropped a piece of it. So this is what's left of the clip that usually holds my case down on the GoPro. This is what broke that day. That got me so mad. I like launched that box across the garage. It literally just shattered itself. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm looking through a Virtual Boy right now.
Wait, hang on. I got this. I'm gonna go all demonic right here. This is where it's at.
Oh boy.
Hang on. Oh, wrong way.
My
You're
goodness.
like a Doom character.
I'm so boring. I'm lame.
You better go get Doomslayer going, Hayden. That joke was terrible. Why do I even try to be funny?
Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all see what happened?
To
The clip for the GoPro. I put it up on the stream.
what?
I was like holding up. To
Oh,
the
I'm not
camera.
even watching the stream. It's
Oh,
on
wow.
my computer.
Oh wow.
I'm watching it now,
Ooh.
kind of.
Thanks, Zoink Scoob.
It's not even on the stream. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I wrecked that joke big time. All right, John Brazil.
What? What are you talking about, dude?
He did that all the time too.
What? That joke's so stupid. Oh well.
I need to do some more advertising of the stream. Not to let people be in here. The chat is dry.
Better dress my panties.
Oh,
Drop it.
yes.
Guess what?
What?
Nope.
Oh. You're just gonna yeet me like that?
Nope.
So, Michael, I changed the Windows startup sound to blare a C7 Corvette in my ears every time I turn my computer on.
You should change it to something a little bit better than that, Jordan.
Hey, how do you feel about
If you
that?
you catch my drift.
Hey, did you hear him just now?
No.
I told him about how I changed my startup sound on my Windows computer to play a C7 Corvette starting up whenever I turn on the computer, and he said you should pick something a little bit better than that.
Like moaning.
Oh no, that was
Yes.
a terrible idea, dude. There was this one time. It was this video. I forget what it was about, but it was a girl who was like bouncing herself upside down on a door, and then she fell on a table that had a candle on it, and she lit herself on
Weird
fire.
shit, Jordan.
This was like 6-7 years ago.
Oh, you watched some weird shit a long time ago.
I don't remember what she was doing. I wish I could tell you.
Yeah, you do.
I honestly
You
don't
You know
know.
exactly what.
I honestly, I have
What else
zero
was she
memory.
bouncing up and down for?
I don't know if she's bouncing up and down. I just remember her hanging upside down on a door and just crashing over on a table with a candle on it. She lit herself on fire. But anyway,
Whatever you say.
the laptop I was using at the time, it was my dad's old laptop. Literally had a battery span of about 5 minutes and it was unplugged. So
Mine has 0 milliseconds.
yeah, that's right. You unplug yours, it just instantly shuts off.
Yeah.
Come on, Dell, pick up your quality control. That laptop's not even that old.
Nope. 3 years.
Goodness. But the laptop had died. So when I finally plugged it back in, I opened it up and hit the power button, and all of a sudden I hear screaming coming out of the computer. I'm like, what is happening? And sure enough, I unlock it. It was still that video. It was definitely terrifying though, because it's like you hear a girl screeching as soon as you turn on the laptop. You're like, what's up with that?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
He ain't gonna come back.
Nope. He gone. He gone forever. Oh goodness. What was I gonna say? I was going to say something. I forgot. I'm offended that he said that there's something better than the C7 head.
There isn't.
Minus the S2000.
True.
I wonder how many people think I'm a suck up to you just because I always talk about how much better the S2000 is and everything, even though it's kind of true.
Everybody.
Everybody, yeah, probably.
Everybody. No, it's just that good. You gotta
Yeah.
drive it.
Like
Come to my
seriously,
house, let you drive it.
like the Speed 3's up there, but okay, so here's like the tier list of cars that I've driven. Grand Caravan's down here, like off the chart because it was just terrible to drive. I hated driving that thing so much.
Dude, you're not gonna get anything that handles that well for like less than like $30,000.
Exactly. Like I dare say I've driven quite a few cars. Yeah, I've driven Michael's Charger, and it handles decently for its size. The little bit I was able to drive it because I didn't really get it up to speed or anything. Like I did. Well, I would say I got the I don't know if you consider me driving in the park that day getting up to speed at all. I mean, it was kind of
You never punched it.
yeah. I was
One time
scared.
I told you to punch it, you stalled.
Yeah,
somehow.
that was hilarious. I don't know if I've told this story before, but I think I probably have. But we were on a hill in the park, and he had said stomp it, but I heard stop it, so I stopped the car, and he's like, "No, I told you to stop it." So I was like, "Oh crap, let me try to get launched again." Then I just kept then I stalled in the hill.
I said nail it.
Somehow I heard stop it, so I stopped the car.
I'm like, oh.
No, I said go.
I meant the gas.
Michael's car though, the Speed 3, like I don't know, the S2000 just felt more, I guess, direct. Like it felt more like connected, I guess you could say. It felt like it stuck to the road, and it was a very it was on rails to say. Like from when I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to rip both Speed 3 and my car on the back road and see how it stacks up.
yeah,
Be interesting. Because I bet it handles pretty great.
oh yeah, for what it is, it handles really well. Like you just gotta watch out for that torque steer. That's like
I would like to see Michael put down a lap time in his Speed 3 and put a lap time down in his Charger, see which one does better.
we need to find like some abandoned property and like build a road course out cones and stuff and see if we can do the faster time.
Because the Charger still handles great for being massive.
Yeah, for what is that? I think we said it was like what
4,500 pounds?
Yeah, 4,500 pounds. It handles pretty well
Heavy.
for how it's a bit of a big Bertha, but it moves.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Dodge has found a way to counteract the weight for sure on like the Scat Pack, the SRT, and all that junk. What was I gonna say? I was about to make a Mustang comment, but I forgot it.
Charger feels like it handles better than the Challenger. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah. From what it sounds like, the Challenger's just a big bloated, like tries to be old school too much. The Charger feels more modern.
It's like very soft ring rates in the back, and it like tucks real hard when you mount it.
Very drag car for sure.
Yeah, and some old dudes get all about that. Charger feels like sportier. It doesn't tuck so hard. It just kind of like nails and it goes.
Yeah. And didn't you say the seating was like the Charger's more comfortable?
No, they feel about the same.
They're about the same. I used to the seating position of the Challenger was booty crust. But yeah, the Charger is actually like really like good handling. You would honestly be surprised how well it handles for how much it weighs. You'd think a big 4-door car that weighs 4,500 pounds would be, kind of hard to drive on the track, but I don't know. I have a feeling it could be a pretty
Probably
good.
could. Probably
Yeah.
be pretty fun.
Michael,
What's up?
we need to take the Charger in a road course.
Oh, hang on, I lost you.
Oh no.
Alright, what?
We need to take the Charger in a road course.
Hello?
Take the Charger in a
What?
road course. We need to take the Charger on a road course.
Why?
Because we were just talking about how
stack it
yeah.
up to your Speed 3.
see
Set
which
your
one you
best
said
lap
about.
above.
Because the Charger, while it's more bloated, it handles really well for its size. So it would be an interesting comparison. I feel like I feel like it's really dependent on the course. Because I feel like you give a short course, the Speed 3 will destroy it. But if you get it on a longer course with more straightaways, the Charger could easily eat that gap up. Because I feel like the Speed 3 would be better of
It's easier to catch up on the straights than it is to catch
I
up
don't
on
know. The way
corners.
the speed is right now, it's going to need some suspension work, like the sway bar and legs.
yeah.
Because those cause like mad understeer.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, when they're not set up right, when they got play in them.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I want to get different shocks too. So,
Ooh, here we go. Good question. What do you
but
think of an EcoBoost swap on an L1 Sport Track? That's going to be difficult,
that'd
but
be
if you can,
awesome.
yeah, it'd be awesome, but it's going to be difficult, especially if you're talking the 3.5 twin turbo. Either way, any of those EcoBoost motors is kind of cool because they're all very aftermarket capable. But keep in mind, dual overhead cam V6s and V8s in general, minus the Windsor and the LS, are going to be very, very tight fits, and they're going to require a lot of modification if you can even get it to fit to begin with. Because I know the Coyote in the first gen isn't even possible because of how it's a big motor. You'd think for a 5-liter engine it wouldn't be that big, but it is a big motor. I've seen one in person, like halfway assembled, and it's huge. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. If you're actually about doing it, go for it. I'd like to see it done. There's a guy on I forget his name, but he's on the owners group and on YouTube. He's got a 3.7 swap truck with an F-150
That's not
cluster.
an EcoBoost.
I know, but I'm talking about just in general of the like modern Ford V6s.
Still pretty cool though, I guess.
Yeah, so it's a lot better than the 4.0.
Yeah, it's got turbos.
Yeah,
Can't beat that.
I feel like if you did a 2.3, I feel like the 2.3 would be a simple, just quick swap over if you did the 2.3 turbo, or if you did yeah, I was supposed to say the inline 4. The inline 4 would be easy. I don't think that you'd have any issues with the 2.3.
Jordan, do you want an F20C swap your truck?
Don't tempt me. That'd be kind of crazy. I just don't know how it would feel with that weight though. It's a
You
big.
have no weight in the front.
It would have no weight in the front, which means that thing would be tail happy as a mess.
It already will be because you have no weight in the back.
Yeah.
regardless.
Well, then in that case, it'd be fairly balanced, wouldn't it?
No.
No. Well, would transit fit though? I don't know. That's a good question. You could
Because
probably.
you got leaf springs, bro.
That is true. So those just suck in general as a track car. The
Terrible.
trans. That's a good question for the. If you did the inline 4, I don't know about the 2.0 and the 1.6 out of the Fiesta and Focus STs, or but the RS motor. If you do the 2.3 or the Ranger motor, whatever, you could do the 10R80 and stuff like that. That'd be, now that I think about it, that'd be kind of
Be nuts.
terrifying. Imagine that in a sport track. Just like you walk up, you're just like this little 4-cylinder spool up, and it just starts rolling through gears like it's nothing.
You wouldn't expect it out of it.
You'd be like, all right, what the heck's happening here? That'd be a fast truck, actually. That's actually now great. Now I'm getting ideas for stuff I want to do if I ever came rich. It's not in mine. I do it to a whole separate chassis. I'd buy one that's been like blown up or something like that for like $300. The
Why
community,
not in yours?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. If I ever became rich, maybe. The computer would communicate properly. Yeah, if you got the right computer though, if you did a full, like a true engine swap where you swap the computer over, the harness over, the whole 9 yards, it'd be just fine. But if you're doing like you cannot use the 4.0's computer on anything. I had heard it worked with the 5.0 Windsor, but I can't guarantee that because it just doesn't sound right. Because it's got the 5.0 Windsor's got 2 more cylinders than the 4.0 does. I don't know how in the world those two would compute. So if you were to do it, you need a full-on swap. You need harnesses. You need the computer. It'll be a costly swap for sure, but it'd be interesting to see it done. There have been successful 2J applications in the chassis, so it's not in the sport track specifically. It was in a Ranger. There you go, Hayden. We can make your 3.0 Ranger a fast 3.0 Ranger. We're just putting a different 3.0 in it. It's not a V6.
Yeah. It's not happening.
What if you became like stupid rich and just had FU money?
I'd be selling a Ranger.
You just get rid of it.
Get me a Camaro SS. Then
There you go. Well, if you were stupid rich, you could just get a C7.
how stupid rich we talking? Like that's. The
I'm
thing.
talking about millions, bro.
Oh, millions.
Yeah,
I'm
Like,
moving.
you go Bill Gates level. That's
Yeah, I'm out of
billions,
here.
but
I'm gonna go live in outer space.
you just buy a house on Mars.
Live on the moon.
I want as far away as from these bunkers as possible.
Not a 5.8. If you're talking about the 351 Windsor, that wouldn't be a problem. If you're talking the 5.8 out of the like the Trinity motor or something like that, you're definitely not gonna be able to fit the Trinity motor. Because the Trinity motor's huge. If the Coyote's huge, I can imagine a 5.8 how that would be. Pretty much any modern Ford engine is not going to fit unless it's like the inline 4 turbos. or the 3.7 in some cases. Like there's about the 351 Windsor, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I haven't seen it done, but I'd like to see it done.
Jordan, if
You
you,
don't know.
we're gonna do a swap, what swap would you do?
Ooh, my truck.
Yeah, just
The 5.0 Windsor.
The Windsor would be the easiest, but if we're talking any engine that I want,
mm-hmm.
money's not an object and time is no such thing.
Yep.
Goodness. I would be between probably the LS9. If I were going to do a Hemi, I'd do the 5.7 just because that has a bit more building potential. The 392 is kind of finicky.
5.7?
The 392 the 392 is finicky
How?
for power adders.
Yeah.
I want a supercharged truck that can go. The 392 apparently doesn't like that very much.
Whatever you say.
The 5.7 be a bit more of like a stronger Hemi
I
platform.
don't know where you got that from, but
I don't know. That's just what I was told. But I think if I could just do any random engine I wanted, I'd be thinking LS9 or LSA, somewhere in that zone, or 2J, for obvious reasons.
You would
That'd be
LS swap
interesting.
your truck? Wow. You said you would never do that.
There's not really too many options here. The Coyote was on the table, it'd be one thing, but the Coyote really isn't on the table for me.
You
Like-
said that breaks your brain when you put Chevy Motors in Fords.
In the Mustang, I'll make
talking
it.
about it.
I'll make an exception for the trucks because old Ford trucks don't have very strong motors. So
No, they don't.
And-
They got
and-
Garbo.
in those scenarios, I could see it. And maybe two valves. Like I don't know, two valves. There's
He's
just
got Garbo too. Jesus Christ, just V8 Garbo.
like 8-bitter when he saw he wants to kind of swap his would be easy because those things are heavy. Like those generation
This one's
F-150.
massive. I forgot he doesn't have the sport track anymore.
Yeah, that generation F-150 has a massive engine base, so he can make that work. But yeah, Hemi wise, I mean, the 6.2 is always on the table, Michael.
Yeah.
427.
Oh gosh, that one they started making recently.
Mm-hmm.
What's that one called? The Elephant or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That
That'd be
thing
wild.
6,000 horsepower. Can't argue with that.
That's scary.
There you go.
Just imagine just throwing that into just some random like, oh dude, S2000. Imagine that.
Oh no, I don't want no.
1,000 horsepower, the V8 out of an S2000. That's like a
God,
death trap
it
waiting to happen.
It would lose every bit of funness to drive if that happened.
You would have the sound, but you wouldn't be able to go 20 miles an hour. The thing would just be
My
spinning.
front end would be so heavy. It would have so much torque. I already get sideways when it's cold with 200 horsepower.
Just imagine 1,000
Yeah.
with V8
that thing would
torque.
that thing would not be fun to drive anymore.
I think right now my perfect dream build, if I wanted to do, like, adhere to both sides of myself, my import side and my domestic side, I think I really want to do like an LS Miata platform or something like that, like Taylor race car, but not without the drifting. Like, simple LS1 or LS2 kind of deal. Probably LS1.
What are you gonna do to it? You leave it all motor?
Yeah, I'd probably leave it all motor because you put boost on an LS Miata, it becomes a nightmare, and I really don't want to deal with that. I'd rather,
What are you gonna count it?
yeah, it'd be a heads and cam car. It just start up.
Like 500 horsepower in a Miata. That's gonna be a death trap.
It will be. So I'll know I need to run beadlocks or radials or something to keep them safe. But
That car needs to be sent about about 350
yeah,
wheel. Like it's like the top. You probably want to go to Miata.
yeah. What about you, Michael? If you were to do an import domestic build, if you were to put a domestic engine in an import chassis, what would you choose?
Say that again.
You could pick a domestic engine and an import chassis. What would your dream build
So
be?
like the Mazda.
So like you could do, for example, like LS4
Any car,
Speed
yeah, but
3.
like the Mazda kind of deal.
Yeah, anything that's Japanese, European, whatever. With a domestic engine.
I mean,
though.
I don't think the Mazda would be cool with any kind of like big motor.
Yeah, you think that's strictly a
Just
4-cylinder
because-
car?
Like, it's just like you guys were saying with the S2000. It's too big.
Yeah,
They're
it'll.
such small cars. I mean, it's not gonna. They really need like a small turbo car to slowly kick into torque. That way, it's
Yeah,
not spinning.
yeah. With a platform
But
like that,
like,
do what?
I mean, I'm not really a fan of too many import cars.
Yeah, it's like the Speed 3, the S2000, and the A4 S4 kind of deal, right? And the R8, obviously.
Yeah,
You got swap the
Audis.
Genie Coupe, dude. Lots of people do.
Yeah,
Yeah, Genesis. Yeah.
there's a guy on Instagram I showed to Hayden not too long ago. It was a guy who put an LS3 in a BK1, like what Hayden's old Genesis was. And
You know what? I know Hayden's not a big fan of the new Genesis vehicles, but those are a pretty solid, size vehicle for a big motor.
yeah, like a
Um,
G70
They
or a
already
G.
have V8s in them, don't they?
The G90 does, yeah.
yeah, but like a nice domestic motor
Okay.
Like say like
that makes decent power.
yeah, like take the G70 and do a I don't know. I guess for Michael, for it to fit him, he'd probably do like 6'4", like a 6'4" Genesis G70.
That'd be interesting.
What about
The
you,
shifts
Hayden?
and everything.
What about you, Hayden? What would your pick be?
Oh,
Domestic engine and a import chassis. Gosh darn. God,
Jesus.
that made my ears ring.
Is this loud too?
It's not that loud, but the burp was really loud.
No.
but that guy and says the LS RX-7.
Yeah, that gate mitter had the same idea. He put a Coyote in an FD.
Yeah, I mean, I like
Yeah,
the
but those
rotary,
are so
but
small
I
though.
like to drive my cars too.
Yeah,
So,
the RX-7's got the wheelbase that can handle it.
yeah, I feel like it would fit a little bit better. I feel like the STK would be a little bit more of a death trap than it already is.
Yeah,
I'd be scared.
and with an RX-7, you could put a high-powered LS in it, and it would handle it. It wouldn't be a complete death trap like a Miata.
Or a little bit
This doesn't
heavier.
be. They're a little bit heavier. They have a bit more weight on the back, so they're not going to be super tail happy.
And it's rear wheel drive. And
Oh gosh, a 572 big block Chevy swap Daihatsu Copen. Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
he tried to die. That's how you die. Have y'all ever seen a Daihatsu Copen?
Yes.
No.
All right, Michael, I'm about to educate you. Watch the stream. I got you. I have to pull this up.
So
here.
dinky looking.
It's like
Hey,
literally.
you're gonna dox yourself, Jordan.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna post all your information up as soon as you share your screen.
Oh wow. Oh gosh, what is happening? My computer is not happy right now.
What is happening to Jordan's internet?
Dude, my entire computer is slowing
Oh
down.
my god.
I can't even open.
Jesus!
I can't even open Chrome right now.
I can tell your internet just gave up on life.
There we
Oh,
go.
man.
Okay, I've got it now.
Your internet just imploded, my dude.
Probably. Seems like it.
Oh, dude, I thought that was my internet. No, that was definitely you.
All right, let me get a picture pulled up. Now that it's behaving. I'll put the old one up, the really dinky looking Copen. All right, so where is it? Where's like the way to turn off the camera? There it is. There you go. That's the Copen. Holy crap! It's $4,000. This
Oh my
is
god, I'm gonna go buy it.
here you go, Hayden.
Oh god.
There you go, Hayden.
No.
You don't want a Copen?
No.
Come on, you know you want it.
Oh god, no, he doesn't want that
It's-
garbage.
It's so derby looking. Look at it. It's so happy.
It looks like a bug.
You
God.
should get one.
Never mind.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
not gonna say that.
I cannot drive a
You would-
Copen.
Talk about cars that fit Jordan perfectly. That's one of the top 10.
Wow. I thought about getting a
Oh, I can't-
GTO. I thought about getting a GTO, and he's like, "Yeah, that wouldn't fit you very well." So he's one import guy. I guess this is what he had in mind.
I was thinking something like that, maybe an S Cargo.
Oh wow! But the new one doesn't look so bad.
There you go.
They fixed it.
There you go, man.
But
Like,
one of my favorites, and this is one that Hayden's gonna like. I think it's called the S660. There you go. It's like a small NSX. Like it looks like the new.
Again.
No.
Hey, look at it. It's the
What?
it's the S660.
Where?
It's on the stream. Look at the stream.
Oh, I'm not watching.
That joke's way behind, my guy.
It's up on my end.
Oh.
It's like a tiny NSX.
No, it's not. It's like a tiny garbage can
Jeez.
on wheels.
Look how small it is. Like, look next to this dude, just like standing next to it. Oh, it's a
Is it
gift.
rear-wheel drive?
I don't know. My
I think rear-wheel
gosh.
drive. That thing would be a blast.
Let's find out.
Hey, do you guys know who Asian Andy is?
No.
Oh, dude, are you talking about when he goes out in public and has public
Yes.
text to speech on?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
Jesus Christ.
That's the most cringiest stuff ever.
Oh, dude.
Especially in the libraries too.
Oh no.
He makes so much money on that too.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
I was just listening to the cash rolling in. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah,
I would
right?
sit there
Like,
too.
I'm trying to figure out whether it's front wheel drive or not. Oh,
it almost
it
be
is
better
rear
than
wheel.
DoorDash, Aiden. So you can go ahead and get you a mobile camera or whatever. However he does it, I don't even know how he does it. He's got his phone in his hand, but you can go do that stuff and go to Target.
Oh. And it is
that'd
rear
be
wheel
good.
It is. That's awesome.
with a 63 horsepower turbo inline 3.
Hell yeah. It's the
You,
turbo,
you
dude.
can get it with a manual or a CVT.
Obviously the CVT.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let me get this back up.
It's the only way to go.
I hate CVT so much. Out of all like transmissions ever made, the CVT is by far my least favorite. You
I
good,
mean,
Michael?
I like it. Yeah,
I mean,
I like the CVT
belt-driven transmissions are not my
as
favorite.
a concept. Well, not the whole belt-driven thing, but as a concept, I like the CVT.
Yeah, it's just no one has executed it properly.
No.
Dude, I remember Car Throttle every year on April Fools will post the like a fake article of the Civic Type R getting a CVT only option, and it gets me every year. It gets me every year because I'm like, no, Honda, no, and then I click, it's like April Fools. I'm like,
Yeah.
got me again.
No, but I mean, if you think about it, like you take a turbo car where it makes peak boost and you just hold it there.
Yeah,
I mean, like that's awesome. Or a supercharged car even.
it would just sound like it just sounds terrible to listen to.
There's a CVT in WRX. Oh.
Yeah, the standard WRX gets a CVT.
Oh,
If
my
you
God.
if you don't get the manual, get a CVT. Like one of Dalton's friends has one that has it.
I don't understand.
One of Dalton's friends has one that has it.
Subaru makes a CVT, or is it a Nissan CVT?
Oh no,
God.
it'd be worse if, it was if Nissan supplied. It'd be terrible. I'd make sure my mom, when she was first looking to buy her car, she was looking at a Rogue, and I was like, let's make sure we only find automatic ones instead of the CVT one. She was like, why? And I was like, I showed her all the records of what happened to CVTs. I was like, and she was like, oh yeah, that was like the first step in her not buying that
That's
Rogue.
how I got my mom to get rid of her Altima
Oh
that she
man,
had. I was like,
It's
yeah,
active.
before it
Is
hits
it-
30,000
is it
miles,
the
you go ahead and
Nissan?
get
Yeah.
rid of it.
Okay.
what is that hidden?
It is a Nissan.
Oh, it's a Nissan transmission. Oh no. So yeah, the thing's not gonna make it a 30.
Nice.
So it's not gonna make it a 30K pretty much. Before it implodes
That's
on
garbage.
itself. I hate CVT so much. Whenever I'd have people come in to buy CVT transmission fluid for their cars, when I worked at Advance, I'd be like, woe be unto you.
Mm-hmm. Sad day for you.
Because I know exactly they're buying fluid because it's burning up, getting ready to blow up. And they were always in a Nissan.
Nice.
There were several
That's so
times
trash.
it was all
And they're like brand new 2017s.
No, the ones I saw were like a couple years older. They were like maybe 2015, 2014. But they were still like, that's a fairly new car to be having to top off your transmission fluid every once in a while. The most common car I saw lots of Volkswagens and lots of Audis and Honda Odysseys. That was a common one.
The Odyssey's dope.
Yeah, I was like, why is the Odyssey coming in? Like for check engine light scans, at least.
It's another car
Obviously.
you'd rock, Jordan.
Huh?
What?
What?
That's another car you'd be able to rock.
An Odyssey?
Yeah, you stance an Odyssey.
Like that one dude that used to come to Captain and Octane?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing was ridiculous. My mom, it showed up once. My mom was like, "What is that?" The one time she's been up there with me. Oh man, the only decent CVTs the Toyota ones. Yeah, Toyota seems to always just have their things down the first time. They never have to go through like tons of revisions or anything. That's just the gas pedal on the Prius. That was a nightmare.
Mhm.
All right, let's go to the highway speed. Oh no, the car! I left the gas, so the car's not slowing down. In fact, it's still going faster. Where are we going? Oh no!
Didn't they have problems with brakes too?
I think they did. I know the Prius. The one I can remember on the top of my head is the gas pedal getting stuck to the floor.
Nice.
So just imagine you're just cruising the highway speed, you let off your gas pedal, doesn't move, and your car is still accelerating.
Well, Dodge did that with their cruise control.
The cruise control got stuck on.
Yeah,
Oh no!
that was a major recall.
Didn't wasn't your charger like affected by it, or is it right after?
Yeah, but I put the new PCM in it, so it was fixed anyway.
Didn't even take it
But Dodge doesn't know
in. Do you still get letters all the time? Hey, you need to bring your car in.
that. Yeah, probably.
Dude, my dad has been getting it for years, and he had the work done. It was when the Takata airbag scandal was going on.
Hayden.
My mom's van got hit by it. The Mustang got hit by it. I somehow avoided it.
What is it?
The Takata airbag scandal. The airbags
Oh.
exploding in your face and hitting shrapnel in your eyes and killing you.
Who cares?
So my dad got that done, and he still gets letters about it all the time. Ford keeps sending us stuff. Hey, you need to get your Mustang serviced. I'm like, oh, we had it done like a year and a half ago. Was your
I'm
Ranger?
tired.
Oh goodness. Hey, was your Ranger affected by the airbag stuff, or?
I don't know.
Scotty Gilmer denies the gas pedal. What does that mean?
I don't know. Yeah, Sport Treks I don't think had it. So if they didn't have it, the Ranger didn't have it. I think some later
I
model
wonder
years
if
of
the
the Ranger
Mazda
did.
has Takata airbags.
Takata's a very big parts supplier, so I would be surprised if it did. Here, let's find out. Alright, I guess this wanted to be a pain again. Oh god.
I wonder if they went out of business because of that.
I mean, it was a several $billion scandal. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I know that's a lot of labor and everything.
Why does the Mazda Speed 3 come in automatic be the first thing that popped up when I started typing?
Wow.
That's so garbage.
I hate car people.
Oh, what is happening?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
He's flat out
who said
deflating.
that? Who said that I hate non-car people?
Me.
That's glorious.
Dude, that's so good. That's so good.
Here we go. Mazda 3 recalls.
Oh, George.
What? Oh
You
no.
went all robotic for a second.
I'm sorry. Everything's freaking out. Oh. Certain 2014 to 2016 CX-5s may have their fuel filler pipe rupture in the event of a crash.
Dope.
Awesome.
I'll take 2 slices of that.
2014 to 2016 Mazda 3s were recalled due to parking brake actuators that may corrode. Corrosion of the actuator shaft may result in the parking brake failing to fully engage or disengage,
Sick.
which may lead to the vehicle unexpectedly rolling away from a parked position.
Oh my god. I'd be so fucking pissed.
Yikes. All right. The Takata airbag recall list includes the 2003 to 2008 Mazda 6, 2006-2007 Speed 6, and some minivans. More recent
I don't
recalls.
get why they don't put.
Huh?
I don't get why they put different airbags in all their different cars.
No,
I
here.
mean, wouldn't it be cheaper to just be, hey, I want like 1 million airbags?
Yeah. More recent recalls have centered primarily on the CX-3 and 6. So your car may be on one of those lists somewhere.
I didn't hear it.
And with the Speed 6 and Speed 3 are on the same chassis. So
But it's not a Speed 3. It said 6, so
I know.
it's different.
So I don't know. Maybe it might be. I don't know. Yours is an 08, isn't it? Your Speed 3, Michael?
You beat me to it, Jordan.
What?
Nothing.
What year is your Speed 3? Is it 08?
Yeah.
Nicely. 2 recalls. For 08's Mazda 3. So the entire family.
That's
Which
different.
is
No, that's different. The Mazda 3s are made here in the U.S. The Mazda Speed 3 is made in Japan.
gotcha. Okay, good point. Okay, let's see.
JDM as fuck.
I'm telling you, dude.
Let's
Live
see.
it to the full extent.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Just Mazda Speed
Those
3
little
recalls.
fuckers had their hands all over my car at one point.
Do what?
Those little fuckers had their little hands all over my car at one point.
Goodness.
Back in like 99.
Yeah.
The Ford GT had it,
That's awesome. Good job, Ford. Always knocking it out of the park.
and Takata also filed for bankruptcy. He said.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, get that garbage out of here.
All right, so here we go. Engine and engine cooling. On certain passenger vehicles, the number 4 left side engine mount bolt may loosen if a sudden rapid acceleration is repeatedly performed. The
What is it?
number 4 left side engine mount bolt may loosen if sudden rapid acceleration is repeatedly performed.
Left side?
If the vehicle is continuously
Oh.
driven under such condition, the number 4 engine mount bolt may loosen and pull out or break, allowing the transmission to be out of position. In extreme cases, the drive shaft may become detached. If this occurs, the vehicle will lose power and will come to a stop, increasing the risk of a crash.
Huh.
All
Oh,
right.
that's cool. Well, it's a good thing I'll be in there to change out motor mounts.
Didn't you already do that? Michael? Oh, no.
Huh?
There you are. Didn't you already do the motor mounts on that car?
No, I was going to, but I wasn't about to spend another $600 on top of the $1,000 I already spent.
Sheesh. Certain model year 2008-2009 3 and Speed 3s manufactured from January 7, 2008 through November 28, 2008. The ground terminal of the windshield wiper motor may have been inadvertently bent during assembly. If this condition exists, then over time the electrical resistance of the motor circuit may increase up to a point that the windshield wipers would not work. Your wipers work, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're good. That's Gen 2 Speed 3. Here's another one. Speaking of the format getting stuck to the pedal, on certain passenger vehicles, and this was a 2007 recall, and it shows up on the Speed 3, so that might be one of your cars affected by. On certain passenger vehicles equipped with optional accessory all-weather floor mats, there's insufficient clearance between the floor mat and the accelerator pedal. In this situation, it's possible the accelerator pedal might get stuck behind the floor mat, which may prevent the vehicle from properly decelerating when the accelerator is released, increasing the risk of a crash.
That's just the idiots that don't know how to install floor mats. That's all that's for.
Apparently, they were really thick floor mats then.
I guess.
The Gen 2 had issues with the manual seat lifters. The seat height adjustment lifter links may break or detach from the seat frame, and the seat angle may incline, causing the driver not to be able to maintain the appropriate driving position. If the driver cannot maintain an appropriate driving position, there's an increased risk of crash. Dude, just imagine that.
Take that away.
Just imagine just driving on the road one day, just driving in your Speed 3, shifting to the 4th gear on the highway, having fun, all of a sudden, oh gosh, what's happening? Oh wait, hold on, hold on. Let me fix this. Oh gosh, what's happening? That would suck. Hey, how would you feel if that happened to you?
My car can't recline that far.
Oh. A-Bitters requested Sport Track recalls. This should be interesting. I'm about to find out.
Sports racks?
Yeah.
Sports rack?
I love sports racks.
I'm about- I'm about to find out so many things that I really don't want to know about.
Jordan.
I'm gonna be scared to drive mine after this. All right, that's Gen 2. All right, here's Gen
Yeah,
1.
dude, your junks are loose.
What?
Your junks are loose. Your
What?
seats.
My aftermarket ones?
Yeah, dude. I hop in there. I'm like pushing on it, and it feels like I'm about to snap it.
I don't know what's up with that. This is not a safety. Okay, so this is on the tires. This is not a safety recall in accordance with the Safety Act. However, it is deemed a safety improvement. Oh, this is the Firestone stuff.
Oh,
The what?
Or the Firestone issues, where Ford and Firestone.
tires blew out.
Yeah, this is what they're talking about. Ford reports tread separation can occur due to a combination of the sensitivity of the tire design to stress, aging, and manufacturing differences between plants. Ford is replacing these tires to prevent possible premature tire failure. The vehicles listed may have been originally equipped with Firestone Wilderness AT tires. May have had Wilderness AT tires installed during the Firestone recall launched in August 2000. Certain 1991 through 2002 Explorers, Sports and Sport Tracks, certain 1997 through 2002 Mountaineers, and 1991 through 2000 Rangers, as well as 1999 through 2001 Expeditions, and 1991 through 1994 F-Series trucks, as well as the 91 to 94 Bronco.
God,
Well-
Ford, you reuse parts so much.
Both original equipment and replacement tires are affected. Here's another Gen 2. The Gen 2 had a lot of problems, it seems like. Oh, here's one that goes for us. Sport utility vehicles with steel hoods and certain pickup trucks equipped with sheet molding compound hoods, a wire-formed hood striker could be susceptible to fatigue fractures. If the hood striker fractures, the hood could fly open while the vehicle is being driven.
Oh, God. That's what you want to hear.
Ooh, that's kind of scary.
That's gotta be fun right there.
It's all Gen 2. See more results, oh no. Oh, man.
He said, "Oh, lovely."
Fucking great.
All right, so here's 2006. So this was still Gen 1 because 06 didn't have the there was no Gen 2 in 06. There was no Sport Track in 06, but this goes for, I'm guessing, Gen 1s. Certain aftermarket fuel filters sold under the Purelator brand name, part number, shipped from January 16th through June 2nd, 2006 for use in the above listed passenger vehicles. Due to incorrect design, the quick connectors may not fully seat with the tube interface, even though the person making the connection may believe that the quick connector is fully attached. The failure of this connection could lead to a fuel spillage, and in the presence of an ignition source, a fire may occur.
Oh,
Oh, hey, this one actually affected me.
lovely.
This is actually an issue I had. On certain sport utility vehicles equipped with high back seats, the upper bolt in the driver's side high back seat that attaches the seat recliner mechanism to the seat back frame could fracture. If the bolt fractures, does not. Okay, wasn't something I had an issue with apparently. If the bolt fractures and does not jam in the back seat and the seat back frame, the seat back may recline until it makes contact with an object behind the seat, such as the second row seat cushion. Oh no. Oh, maybe it's a good thing I don't have speed control on mine or cruise control. On certain sport utility vehicles equipped with speed control and the 4-liter single overhead cam engine, if the strand cover of the speed control cable becomes flared at the end, the speed control cable may bind when the speed control is activated.
It may what?
So therefore, it seems like that cruise control either would not work. No, it gets locked on. Oh no. And either it doesn't work or it gets locked on. That's what it seems like.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, here's on Gen 2.
So it's a Dodge, basically.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, most of these are Gen 2. There's only a few that would actually pertain to the Gen 1. Such as the 2 bolts that attach... Okay, we're going to go do some Gen 2 stuff. So on certain sport utility vehicles, the 2 bolts that attach the steering gear assembly to the frame may have been over-tightened. This condition could lead in one or both of the bolts fracturing, causing the steering gear to become loose. Oh, transmission. On certain sport utility vehicles equipped with a 4.6 engine and 6R transmission, oh gosh, it's 2010s. The bolt securing the transmission oil cooler line fittings of the transmission may not have been sufficiently torqued during vehicle assembly. As a result, the bolt may loosen and the transmission oil cooler lines may disengage from the transmission, causing a transmission fluid leak. Consequence: if leaking transmission fluid contacts the catalytic converter, it may pose a risk of fire.
Cool.
Nice. Oh no. Oh, that's the fuel system. That's the fuel filter one I talked about earlier. Recliner. Ford is recalling certain model year 2010 Fusion, Explorer, Sport Track, and Mercury Milan and Mountaineers manufactured between December 15, 2009 and February 3, 2010, equipped with front seat manual recliners. These vehicles fail to comply with the requirements of Federal Motor Vehicle Standard number 202, head restraint. The recliner gear plate teeth may be out of dimension specification, which would result in limited pull to gear plate tooth engagement. In the event of a crash, the seat back and head restraint may move rearward, increasing the risk of injury.
All right. What about the S2000?
Oh, God.
Oh no, we're about to scare Hayden big time.
I
If
think
there
he
is
wants to have a
anything.
lot of problems.
Let's see if there are any.
Maybe it's got something about a random misfire in there.
Yeah, maybe. This is reported by the NHTSA. There's nothing on record. Currently 0
There you go.
recalls for your vehicle.
Hell yeah.
Got lucky.
That's right, guys. Hunt for the win.
Oh my goodness, that is
Did
disgusting.
you hear that? Dude,
Unfortunately,
that felt so good.
yeah, 0 recalls for the 2000 model. You got lucky.
Well, there you go.
But that was on Cars.com, which is what I used the last two, the Speed 3 and the Explorer. Honda Problems, on the other hand.
Do what?
Let's see what Honda Problems has to say.
Oh, God.
The,
Honda
two,
Problem's got a lot of problems.
the 2000 S2000 has been revolved in 3 recalls. Lights, airbags and seatbelts, and airbags and seatbelts. Oh.
Oh, the rest only die? That's fine.
Convertible passenger vehicles. When the convertible top is down and the seat is pushed all the way back, the seatbelts may not retract properly, resulting in slack in the seatbelts.
Mine does that.
Oh no. That's kind of scary.
It'll be alright.
Easy ejection.
Under certain conditions, the seatbelt retractor can deform and cause complete or frequent locking of the retractor. As a result, the seatbelts cannot be pulled out of the retractor and cannot be used. That I don't think has happened. It was lights.
One of your cars, Hayden, I think one of your cars, I can't get the seatbelt out sometimes. Like, I had to sit there and just keep pulling on it.
I think it was a Genesis.
I think it was
I
the
remember-
Ranger.
Oh, the Ranger? I remember the Genesis, it was super finicky. At least the back seats were, because I was the one that sat there. So this is the lights. Certain passenger vehicles fail to conform to the requirements of Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard number 108. Lamps, reflective devices, and associated equipment. The lens on the side marker lamp and side reflex reflector in the tail lamp assembly were manufactured with incorrect die.
Incorrect die.
That's like the smallest thing I've ever seen.
Good lord. Okay.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Cry me a river.
So the S2000 recalls aren't even that serious. They were just tiny, tiny things. 11th gen F-150. That's what I'm just gonna type 2004 because I feel like that would be like the closest. Oh, not to this 4 recalls. Oh goodness, the C5 has a lot of them. 2004 F-150. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna go with that because that's close to the engine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 05. Oh yeah, that's right. 04 was the last year of the 10th gen. That's right.
What you playing, Hayden?
Spelunky.
All right, we'll just put 2007 so that's the year of his actual truck. There we go. Exterior lighting. Certain headlamp assemblies imported and sold as aftermarket equipment by Sonar Auto Parts for use on the 2004 to 2007 F-150 trucks. During production, the headlamps were internally misaligned and they failed the photometry requirements of Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard number 108. Same one the S1000 goofed up on, apparently. Fuel system and tank assembly. On certain trucks built with a 26-gallon fuel tank, the fuel tank may have the depression at the seam between the top and bottom halves of the tank, not visible from outside the fuel tank. If a depression is large enough, fuel may permeate the fuel tank wall, resulting in a fuel odor or a service engine soon indicator light.
Nice.
Certain Eagle Eye headlamp assemblies, P/NOS FR390-B001L and FR390-B001R, sold for use as replacement equipment for the above listed passenger vehicles. The thickness is unstable, inhibiting the performance of the upper and lower beams, which fails to conform to the photometric requirements of Standard 108. Certain Sequent 90-degree 7-way right-angle adapters sold by distributors and tow packages for aftermarket sales to tow fifth-wheel RV travel trailers. Due to the incorrect wiring of the harness, the trailer lights may not operate properly. Roush is recalling 213 2007-2008 F-150 trucks altered to operate using liquid propane injection. The hydrocarbon paper affixed to the inside of the airbox lid with adhesive may become dislodged during operation. I forgot Roush did that, Hayden. Did you know about that, Hayden?
Mm-hmm.
Roush does propane injection too, instead of not just performance cars. All right.
Interesting.
Exterior lighting, headlights, more headlight stuff. Certain Spider headlamp replacement assemblies sold for use in 2004 to 2007 during production. The headlamps were internally misaligned and they fail the photometry requirements of 108. More headlight stuff. That's really it. Minus, that couple of scary things like the electrical situation and the fuel tank. That's kind of scary. Imagine that you just sit there and car just bursts into flames out of nowhere.
Yeah, it sucks.
Let's see. How about the Genesis? What year was your Genesis? 2010?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious, my throat is not happy with me right now. I saw one. Brakes, hydraulic switches, and brake lights. Hyundai is recalling certain model year 2006 Accents, 2007 to 2011 Azeras, Sonatas, and Santa Fe's. 2006 to 2011 Tucsons, 2009 to 2011 Elantra Tourings, 2007 to 2010 Elantras. The Vera Cruz, the 2009 to 2011 Genesis, the 2010-2011 Genesis Coupe, 2007 and 2008 Entourage, and 2006 and 2008 Tiburon vehicles. What is this for? The stop lamp switch may malfunction. A malfunctioning stop lamp switch may cause the brake lights to not illuminate when the brake pedal is depressed, or may cause an inability to activate the cruise control by depressing the brake pedal. Additionally, a malfunctioning stop lamp switch may result in an intermittent operation of the push-button start feature, affect the operation of the brake transmission shift interlock feature, preventing the shifter from being moved out of park, and cause the ESC malfunction light to eliminate. Did you ever have issues with that, Hayden?
No.
All right. Airbags. Certain Hyundai 2010 to 2016 Genesis Coupe vehicles manufactured December 12, 2008 to June 11, 2016. The electrical harness connector for the front passenger seat occupant classification system may dislodge when the seat is moved. In the event of a crash necessitating deployment of the passenger frontal airbag, the disconnected OCS would, by default, cause the first stage, not only the first stage, of the airbag to deploy. Whether there is a child seat in the front seat and the bag should not deploy, or if the crash is severe and both stages should deploy. Either scenario increases the risk of injury to the front seat occupant. So that would be you get to a wreck and you get an airbag to the face that's not really meant to be there, I guess is what it sounds like.
Sounds fun. All mine work just fine.
That's all that's it, though. This the only things the Genesis apparently had on it. Oh, boy, the Equinox. Now you're making me scared. I'm going to be scared to ride my mom's car. Let's see if there's any for 2017, because that's my mom's model year. Oh, boy. There is. Airbags. GM is recalling certain model year 2015 Lacrosse, XTS, Camaro, Equinox, Malibu, and Terrains. The affected vehicles have front seat mounted side impact airbags, whose inflator may rupture upon its deployment. The airbag's inflator may rupture and the airbag may not properly inflate. The rupture could also cause metal fragments to strike the vehicle occupants, potentially resulting in serious injury or death. Additionally, if the airbag does not properly inflate, the driver or passenger is at increased risk of injury. So that's not good.
That's all right.
The defroster on certain 2010 Equinox and Terrains, which I guess is the same chassis as my mom's. The automatic transmission control module, the PCM. Ah. Oh! This is actually kind of bad. The electronic park lock lever may allow the ignition key to be removed without the transmission being in park. Nice.
Dope.
The drive shaft. Also nice. Tires. And seat belts. Oh, the brake caliper. That's kind of big. That's 2018-19. So mom's is safe. I haven't seen too many things that have actually affected my mom's car specifically. Okay, 2017 Equinox has 0 recalls. Okay, so my mom's car safe. Seems to be the one year, though. Every other year seems to have something going on. So, yeah, there you go. That's all the recalls for those cars we just listed off. So, I'm the only one that really has to worry about something out of all of us. Y'all's cars are perfectly fine. Hayden's car has 0 recalls on record, minus those ones on Honda problems, which I don't even think even really should count as recalls. I really am afraid of having my hood just fly up on me, though. That's kind of scary. Because that was like a whole 95 to 01 Explorer chassis issue, it sounded like.
That was Jag and his dart.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That sucks. Were you in the car when it happened?
No.
Oh, man. I bet he's like, what the f when it happened?
He's on the way to my house, though.
Oh, dude. That sucks. As he was, I guess he was all right. Obviously, still alive. But I bet
Yeah,
that
he
probably
break the
sucked.
windshield. Luckily, I don't know how it didn't.
Sheesh.
He had like hood scoops on it that stuck out real far.
Goodness, like almost like a cow.
A little bit.
Goodness, dude, that sucks. At least it didn't like destroy the windshield on him or something like that. That would suck big time.
Yeah, we're gonna get a '66 Dodge Dart windshield.
Yeah. Man. Michael, you still there?
No.
Okay. All right, here's a good question. I know Hayden will be able to
I'm
answer
about
this.
to have to
pretty
dip out though.
Oh, you going to go to bed?
I'm gonna take a shower and get everything ready for tomorrow.
You working?
Just kind of relax, yeah.
Hayden had told me you got like some sort of deal going on over at Sprint.
What do you mean?
Like you were talking to Sprint, like people at Sprint about getting a job there or something like that.
Well, the guy offered me a job. He said he cleared 70,000 last year, but I don't know how legit that is.
Yeah.
As long as I'm making overtime and per diem out of town, I mean, I'm making plenty. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what I want to really do.
That's fair.
But oh well, just living life. That's all I'm doing.
Yep. All you can do.
Sadly. Well, shoot. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
10-4, filler.
All right. Bye.
Boy. So, Hayden.
Hmm.
Top 5 cars that when they become legal in the United States, you'd import if you had the money.
I wonder if there is 5 cars that I would actually want to import.
That's like a pretty small list, isn't it? Top 3.
Oh. And money's no option?
Money's no option. You can just import whatever you feel like.
Okay. I'm going to get the R34 and see if the hype's all about it.
There, okay.
I'll be the judge of that. Fuck, dude, I don't know.
I know you said you wanted the right-hand drive S2K.
Yeah.
Would that be the one you do all like the crazy stuff?
I don't know.
Make yours the clean one and do like, I don't know, 900 horsepower on the Japanese one?
I need millions of dollars.
Yes. I don't know. For me, I think obviously the Supra is at the top of my list because I feel like it'd be a lot cheap. It'd probably be a little bit cheaper to get one from Japan than it would to get one from the U.S. I think the AutoWorks is still very high up on my list. I really like the AutoWorks. I don't think it's number 2 by any means, but I think the GC8 and the Evo 4 would be very good options. So I don't know, maybe a GC8 or an Evo 4, Evo 5, somewhere in there. I think those would be some good options. The R34 is the last generation of the GTR before it became just the GTR. It was still a Skyline back then. It's the silver one from Too Fast and Furious, the blue one in the 4th Fast and Furious. Which Paul Walker actually owned that car. That was his actual personal R34. Because he lived in, I think, Arizona, I think. I guess.
And they can just have whatever they want in Arizona.
Yeah, the West Coast, they really don't care. Like, California is really hard to get a Japanese car in, but, like, I know like, a lot of Western states, they really just could care less.
Oh.
I wouldn't import one. I honestly don't know. I don't like Nissan as a company. There's just not any Nissans that necessarily wow me. You know, like the R32 and R33 are cool. I like those enough. The R34 is kind of like where, in my opinion, the crappy era of Nissan began when it came to quality control. Because their quality has been last, like, you know, few years. They really seem to not care too much what they're doing right now. Like, the Frontier hasn't gotten an update since 2004. The 370Z's been the same for about 12 years now. I think that's what kills me about Nissan, is their CVTs are awful, and they refuse to fix it. They've been using the same CVTs for years now. They don't update their cars. They don't listen to their fans. I mean, that's really most car companies now. They really don't care, unless it's Toyota. Toyota seems to care a lot about what their people think. But Nissan just doesn't seem to really care. People have been asking for an update to like all of the Nissan lineup for years now, and they just act like they're completely deaf to it. And what kills me the most is when they said that the youth would prefer the Juke than a new S chassis. That just blew my mind. Because that just sounds so dumb. I think you're with me on that, aren't you, Ed?
Yeah, it's retarded.
Like, I feel like the majority of the community and the youth would much rather have a new S chassis than the Juke. Like, I'm honestly still surprised they're producing it still. I thought for sure that would be dead by now. Oh boy. The Fiat Coupe with the 5-cylinder, yeah, that was kind of cool. I remember they had it on Top Gear once, and I geeked out over it. Fiat made a coupe in Europe that had a 5-cylinder in it, and it was wild.
Mm.
You know how I love 5-cylinders. I'm a geek for those. It's like literally what makes me want like a Golf or a Jetta with a 2.5 in it. Like if I wasn't gonna get a GTI, I'd have to get a 2.5 car.
I want a GTI.
I know if the GTI was on the table, I'd get it, but
I'd love like a 2-door GTI.
yeah,
Baby.
it'd be so fun. And I've heard the Mark V is really reliable because I know you're thinking you're thinking Mark 6. So I know that's what you're more into. I don't. Do you like the Mark V?
Which
No.
one's that? Like 2010?
Like 2007, 2008.
It's okay.
I think they went into 2010 now. I think 2011 was the last year of the Mark V. What's like metal in here? Besides the fact I'm holding quarters in my hand, that probably explains it.
Would guess it'd be that.
Yeah, makes sense. What was I look up? I'm gonna look up something. I forgot. Okay, I think it's time. Whoa. All right then. Most random yawn I've had in a while. Oh, let's go to wheel. Let's see if I'm still in the top 10 Fords on Wheelwell. See if someone's finally caught me. See if I've finally been dethroned. I haven't updated my Wheelwell in so long. This is like the first time I've been on this website in ages, dude. Let's see what's going on. I haven't been on here in such a long time, dude. Get featured on the Smoking Tire.
Oh, really?
You down?
Nope.
Nope. All right, let's see. Community leaderboards. Oh yeah, people are blowing me out of the water. Number 1 on the entire site is the Mustang community. In 2003, Hayden Baker is number 1 in the 350Z. Oh wow, I'm in the top 10 for 2003.
Oh, cool beans.
I'm number 5.
Oh, wow.
I'm in the company. I'm ahead of an M3 from the Hoonigans. I'm ahead of the Hoonigans M3 right now on Wheelwell. I did not see that coming. I'm ahead of a Golf. I'm ahead of a bunch of M3s. I'm only behind. I'm behind. Remember David, that new Blues friend with the yellow Subaru?
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind him. I'm behind C0 Media's Evo. He's number 3. And Joy Cars 03 Impreza WRX, and then Hayden Baker's 350C. So that was a shock. I didn't think I'd still be in the top 10 in any of these categories. I especially didn't think I'd be ahead of a car from the Hoonigans. I thought I'd be, lagging behind on that one. There's the Honda Element at number 13. And a PT Cruiser at number 16. It's
Oh,
wild.
dope. My favorite car.
Hey, there's an S2000 at number 20.
Oh, nice.
You're ahead of a New Edge V6. That's in the running. In the top 25. No, that is. There's a 911 that's matte green. A Tiburon. An 03 Mustang GT. A Cobra. A lot of New Edges. There's another Evo. SRT4. Let's see, what's in the top 50? There's a second S2000. There's only 2 S2000s in the top 50. There's a freaking Power Stroke in here. Goodness. Yeah, top 50 is rounded out with a Terminator, and there's a C5 right in front of it. It's not bad. Lots of domestic, that's for sure, and lots of M3s. I definitely did not expect to be in the top 5, though. Interesting. What's better, GT4 or Forza 2? I've never played Forza 2. I got into Forza at 6. But I have played GT4, and I will say that game's awesome. I love that game. Hey, you never played Forza, did you?
Nope.
Like, just in general. You never been a big racing game guy, though.
Nope.
Hayden's more... You lean more RPG, don't you? Or what would you say is your favorite genre of game?
I don't know. I guess RPG or platformer.
Stuff like what you're playing right now.
Yeah.
Spelunky's been like one of your favorites recently, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you beaten it yet? Have you gotten close?
Yeah, I beat it today.
Hey! Are you one excited boy? I'm number 1 in the sport tracks on Wheel by a mile. I haven't updated this in such a long time, though. When was the last time I added photos to this thing? It's got 11 followers.
Damn son. Flexing over here.
Whole 11 followers. 272,000 views on there, though. Goodness.
Alright, dude. I need to get to bed.
Alrighty, failure. You got to get up early for the work tomorrow.
6:30.
Goodness. Have fun with that. I'll
See you.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Boy. So I sold my bed cap 2 hours after I posted it. Goodness. Wish I had that kind of luck with like selling those seats I have, those stock seats I have. I'm trying to get rid of them for a minute. Granted, I haven't put too much effort into posting them for sale or anything. I just, I really should. I need to actually put them like Marketplace or something like that. I just hate dealing with Marketplace and stuff like that. Dealing with other people. And, and like, you know, lowballers, stuff like that. I get irritated at that kind of stuff. Here's what really happens when I go to the balloon. No. The guys want to pick up. That's good stuff right there. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream for the night. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been fun. I really enjoy doing these streams, so we're probably gonna do more of them in the coming future. But that's kind of that. So thank you again so much for tuning in. We've had a lot of fun tonight, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next time. Have fun, everyone. See you guys later.